Hey, I've been living with this setup every day for weeks now, and it honestly shifted how I think about a gaming desktop feeling effortless. Skytech Aqua. This isn't tea for someone who shrugs at frame drops or quietly accepts long load times. This is for the person who feels performance, the kind of person who knows when something finally runs with confidence instead of hesitation. UV lived with compromise long enough to recognize exactly when gear starts to just disappear in the background, letting you focus on what really matters. Before you go any further, take a moment to check the current price and stock. Systems with this balance of Ryzen firepower and RTX graphics don't sit predictably priced forever, and waiting usually ends up costing more than you expect. You remember the moment you knew it was time. Maybe your old rig choked mid-game. Maybe exports crawled. Maybe multitasking felt like pushing uphill. That wasn't subtle. It was when you realized you'd outgrown good enough and started craving a machine that actually kept up with your pace. Once the Skytech Aqua became my everyday driver, any tension about performance just melted away. Games don't just launch, they feel alive. Creative workloads don't just run, they respond. Even heavy multitasking feels smooth, like the machine already anticipated your next move. You stop wondering if your system can handle it because it already does before you finish the thought. This performance isn't just about numbers, you feel it. Fluid motion, crisp responsiveness, confident stability, it all shows up in experience, not just on paper. Once you reach this level, anything slower starts to feel like motion through molasses. If you're even slightly curious, don't wait for price swings or stock fluctuations before you decide. Systems this capable get scooped up fast, and hesitation usually turns into regret. You might think it's more than you need. What actually happens is the opposite. You stop trimming tasks to save resources. You play at settings you once filed under too much. And here's the unexpected part. The long gaming sessions don't drain you the way they used to because there's no struggle in the first place. Owning something built at this level changes how you approach your day. You sit down with calm confidence because you trust the machine. Every time you glance at something weaker, you instinctively circle back here because once you've felt this kind of performance, weaker just doesn't satisfy. Games feel fluid and bold, loads feel quick and composed, creative work feels confident, multitasking feels natural, everything feels ready for more. It's not the lightest rig to transport ARGB lighting isn't everyone's style. Eventually, the endless comparing just stops. That's when you realize you were circling back to the choice you already wanted, you just needed that subtle push to go for it. Don't let this be one of those upgrades you delay and later regret. Check availability now while it is still steady. If you're ready to stop negotiating with your hardware and finally enjoy performance that actually keeps up with what you do, Skytech Aqua makes that leap feel unmistakably right.